Time now for your weather forecast. Brittany, it sure was a nice day outside. Are we looking at the same thing weather-wise tomorrow?
Even better, because the 80s will be gone, the heat and humidity will be gone too. It will be a very comfortable day on Sunday, but the cooler and drier air will mix in, making it feel much better and much less humid. It was muggy for really most of the week. Temperatures finally starting to see an effect of falling, upper 50s right now in Boone. It is still pretty warm here in Charlotte, sitting at 71, but we're not really feeling the true effects from the cold front yet. It's still working its way through the area. But earlier today, we were in the mid 80s, so we've at least dropped about 10 degrees since sunset. You can, of course, see temperatures pretty low tomorrow, but actually really near the average. I would say compared to this week, we're probably seeing one of our cooler and drier days, not just from the fact that we're not seeing rain, humidity is lower. We did have a few days this week in the 70s, but it was because of cloud cover we were cool, not actual cool, comfortable air. So average is 76 for this time of year. That's where we are tomorrow. We'll soar to the upper 70s Monday before really the 80s dominate for the last few days of April and heading into the first few of May. In fact, as you look at this map, 88 on Wednesday, that is the last day of April. Cold front still working its way through the area. Again, as it does, it's pushing the rain and storms off to the east coast. You can see no more activity expected for the rest of tonight. A few high clouds mix in throughout the day tomorrow, so it's not a completely sunny day, but high clouds are the high, thin, wispy clouds that allow for vibrant sunrises and sunsets. So get out your cameras if that is something that you're interested in taking a shot of. And as always, if you get a great photo of the sunrise or sunset, we would love to see it. You can always send it to any of our meteorologists of Facebook, Instagram, email, or Near Me function in the WCNC Charlotte mobile app. Sunday's nice and dry. Monday's nice and dry as we see really strong atmospheric moisture kind of push out of here and bring in that drier air. Now, it doesn't last forever, but we're looking at least 2 days with very comfortable air, even though the temperatures are still going to be on the more mild side. So we wake up tomorrow morning in the mid 50s. We'll quickly warm because of the dry air to the mid 60s by 10. We're looking at mid 70s in the afternoon. So even though it's technically cooler tomorrow, again, it's really just placing us back to where we should be for April standards. Hard to believe it's the last Sunday of April, but whether you're getting out for brunch, you're heading to church early, I don't even think you'll need a light jacket. Now, if you're sensitive to the cold, maybe a really thin one, but if you have it at the beginning of service, you definitely won't need it by the end. Drier air really dominating with the 40s for our dew points or less, both Sunday, Monday. You'll see us creeping back up with some of these levels heading into Tuesday and beyond. We're back in the 60s for the most part next week, so that's that humid category. Again, it's comparative to this time of year. We'll probably be begging for the 60s come summer, but at least for now, it classifies as humid. It looks like long term, though, our dew points take another tumble heading into next weekend, which is a sign of another perfect weekend as we head into the first one of May. Here's your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. 70s tomorrow, 50s in the morning, Sunday, Monday. We'll probably be in the 50s too on Tuesday morning, but we'll start to see that humidity creep back in. Again, hottest day of the week, upper 80s on Wednesday, where we could have a few days near 90 degrees. And then there's that long range forecast. You can see a few opportunities for pop-up showers and storms. Thursday, Friday, a few lingering into Saturday, but that second round next Sunday could be another round of seeing some cooler and drier air.